Hey, what's up, all of you Aries out there? I decided to do a channel that's tailored specifically just for fellow Aries. And I usually like to throw in some astrology as well. So we'll go ahead and see what your current energies are. This is not tailored to just love or career. It's whatever messages come out. So let's see what comes out as your current energy. All right, Capricorn. So a lot of you are probably doing a lot of work. Okay, you don't have to be at a specific establishment or big name business or anything. You know, you could even be doing it from home. You could even still be starting out if it is an endeavor from home. So, you know, definitely don't get too caught up on like, well, you know, I'm not currently working. That doesn't matter. You know, you're still working on something that's of importance to you. Okay, so let's see what else comes out for Aries. And I'm even kind of getting the vibe that some of you guys aren't trusting yourselves either. I know, you know, Aries is an impulsive fire sign. Sorry, I was looking at Aquarius and I kept reminding myself air sign. But still, even though Aries is an impulsive fire sign, or it's known for its impulsivity, or it's known for its quick thinking, going off of their feelings, still Aries can be just as insecure as the next sign, you know? So no sign is immune from that. Let's see what else comes out. One more. Let's see. Something that doesn't fall on the ground. One more. All right, seventh house relating. Now in astrology, the seventh house here, of course, it's ruled by Libra. Well, they say that they're not really ruled by the signs, but instead Venus, which Venus rules Libra in return. But with the seventh house here, you know, doesn't have to be about love. With Capricorn here, I'm getting the feeling that it's more of a business related type of contract instead of a relationship or a marriage. And then with Aquarius here, the air sign energy, this is a lot of analyzing here. I feel like a lot of you Aries, again, going back to being unsure of yourselves, that's really the vibe that I'm getting. You may even feel like your idea is way too out there. You know, you just feel like, you may even feel like it goes against, per se, maybe something you've always known. It could even be a tradition with this square here in this challenge. But the thing in astrology is the square is actually, it's not a bad aspect. I know you may see in online threads that the square is a bad aspect, but it's really not. The square actually creates so much tension that it almost forces the individual to jump in and actually take care of that tension. And taking care of that tension is finally just jumping over that hurdle and doing it. And I really feel like Aries are really, really good at, you know, we're not always fearless. We have fears too, just like all other humans do. But I feel like Aries have better chances of actually pushing through. Can I get one for Aquarius here, please? Oh, wow. Okay. So, okay. I kind of like this because here, you know how you always hear that saying like, oh, the fox is cunning. I like the fact that it aligns here with this contract, you know, or this desire. You know, you could even be waiting to hear back from others that, you know, you're working on this with. But here with the cross, it's almost like that saying like, you know, the cross to bear, or not my cross to bear, you know, however. But it's almost like this is weighing heavily on you, and you are really worried with the square. But with the scythe here, this is going to be cut out here. This challenge here, this inability to, at the moment, it's just an at the moment inability to make a decision. And you'll eventually cut that in uncertainty out, and you will make the necessary decision. And to me, that's shown here with the fox. Like, there will be a plan that you'll devise, that will, I feel, nix these types of fears out. So I'm going to go ahead and pull tarot and see what comes out. And I don't know if I already said Aquarius is very analytical. So it's more mind oriented. Aries are more like we feel and then therefore we go. Aquarius, on the other hand, will sit back and kind of think about their options. I don't feel, and just in my opinion, I don't feel this thinking is in great of depth as, say, water energy, water signs. But I really feel like a lot of you Aries, instead of impulsively rushing into something, you're probably going to sit back and think about it. And there's nothing wrong with that. So let's see what comes out for Aquarius with the cross here. Yeah, and with the King of Wands coming out, this is, fire sign energy, including Aries. But the way that the Nine of Swords is actually defined is, don't take offense to this, it's we have created our own anxiety with the Nine of Swords here. So this is also air energy, which also includes Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. So there is a lot of mental thinking that's going on, and it is causing a lot of stress here for you, But I feel like with you coming out in the upright, this is definitely, you've still held your energy together. Like, from the outside, people may not even realize that you're feeling like this on the inside, and that's good. You're still keeping it together to make that progress forward. And it's not to say that, being held back for a little bit is bad, but you're really keeping it together, and that's great. With the Page of Swords here, it's really just getting more information. I think this is just you continuing to dig and search for the answers on, well, how can I proceed forward into this endeavor, or like, how can I make this workplace situation better, or maybe even looking for a promotion of some sort. For those of you that are, working in an actual, in an establishment, working for someone else. Now let's see what comes out for Square and the Sky. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Okay. So, yeah, okay. So the way that the Ace of Swords in reverse can be defined is almost like this belief of not bringing enough to the table. Someone could have made you feel that way, but usually it's ourselves. And I feel like with this Nine of Swords here, I feel like you may have been kind of talking to yourself negatively and saying, like, I can't do this. With the Seven of Pentacles here, this is a lot of like thinking and planting seeds. You've planted the harvest, and now you're waiting to see what comes out. To me, with this Eight of Cups here, though, I don't feel like it's you walking away from the seeds that you've planted or that you desire to plant. Instead, I feel like you're walking away from these doubts that, you're not good enough, or that you would never be able to put a plan into place that would actually get this endeavor that you desire to move forward. With the Eight of Cups, though, I feel like you're finally just going to walk away from, like, these types of challenging thoughts or beliefs that you may hold about yourself in this work endeavor that you desire. So let's see what comes out for 7th house with the fox here. All right. So, I think this is great here. Page of Wands, the Hierophant, Ace of Cups. So, yeah, we can, go on ahead and look at this like as a spiritual type of contract, like a meant to be type of endeavor. And I don't discredit that at all, but I also feel like with the Hierophant, it is also a contract. And I did say that earlier with the seventh house here, that, it isn't just about coming together, love and marriage. It is mostly business contract. And with Capricorn earlier coming out, I just feel like it's more like this desire to accomplish in the workplace. You will, with the Page of Wands, it can be a physical messenger, but it can even be intuition as well. Don't get too caught up on like, well, no one physically has came and told me. Well, it may be you needing to have this conversation with yourself, especially with the Ace of Cups here. Like, I take this as two ways, not just one. I feel like it's you coming to love yourself more, or coming to accept, your ideas more, and being like, I can do this. And I feel like the other part of this is telling me that there is going to be great success with this business endeavor that you desire. And so that's where I'll leave your reading for today. Enjoy your day.